A subscriber of mine who goes by the name of Wilbur posted something in one of my videos. I sent him a reply, and it gave me an idea to do a video about it, so I can go a little more into detail so people know a little more about me. I kind of live my life online. His reply was, "You're retired at 54? Well, here's why I'm retired at 54. I actually stopped working at age 50. That would be 2008, May to be exact. You see, an employer wants production. He wants you to keep moving as fast as possible. He wants production. He wants things to work out, so he's going to get the most amount of work out of you as possible. Me, I've had this problem with my legs called cellulitis. I've had 3 major bouts with it during my life. The first one was in 2003. Now, I always thought that was a bad bout that I had with cellulitis, but it was the first time I had to deal with it. So I probably thought it was worse than what it actually was. And then I had another bout with it in 2008, in May. That's when I retired, May of 2008. I actually stopped working. I don't know if you could really call that retirement, but I stopped working in May of 2008. And it was due to the cellulitis. I could not stand in one position for long periods of time. I still can't. So as far as me being productive, it wasn't happening. I was working as a cashier in a supermarket at the time. And that involves standing in one spot for long periods of time. And my legs just couldn't endure it. And they told me if I stood in one position for long periods of time, the cellulitis would come back. Well, the cellulitis didn't come back right away because I stopped working in May of 2008. It came back big time. The worst I ever had it in August of 2011. You guys have probably seen the hospital videos. Now, I stopped working in May of 2008. I didn't start getting disability from my medical problems until September of 2011. And I think one of the things that helped that on was, number one, in January of 2011, I was diagnosed with cancer. When you're diagnosed with cancer, people listen. People pay attention. People see that, hey, this person needs help. Number two, I had a pulmonary embolism. That put me in the hospital. Then I had another bout of cellulitis, the worst I ever had. So now, the hospital is giving me all these bills for services rendered, and there's no money there to pay for it. So 2 things have happened. Number one, the hospital showed me how to apply for charity care, and I did, and I was approved, and that was also September 2011. The charity care goes for a period of 6 months, and then they reevaluate you to see if you need more of it. And I'm going through the reevaluation process right now as I do this video. And I was also, because of being diagnosed with cancer and a few other things going wrong medically with me, I was approved for disability. See, prior to that, it was just a problem with the cellulitis. And that's why I couldn't get disability. Now I got cellulitis, got pulmonary embolism, I got cancer. So technically, September of 2011, I'm officially retired. In other words, because I now receive Social Security disability, I can take care of my health, which means taking it easy, not overdoing it. But remember, employers still want production. I have found out through life that I'm not good at marketing. I've looked into trying to maybe get a job with something that does its thing the same way as Amway does, where you do all your work online and you get people under you and then they get people under them. I've been through a few of those. I've been through Amway. I've been through Quickstar. I've been through Prepaid Legal. I've been through Organo Coffee. I've been through Herbalife. I've tried them all. I failed at them all. Some people just can't do that type of work. And I'm one of them. I'm the type of guy that understands how to do physical work. But because of the problems with my health, I can't stand for long periods of time. I can't walk long distances. So, two things. I can do YouTube videos and hope that I get a lot of subscribers and become a partner and make money that way. Well, that's not happening. I think the most views I get on one video is maybe 25 views. And the other is disability. I'm very fortunate that the hospital also set me up with charity care, because I believe I owe the hospital between $3 and $4 grand as far as what I have to pay out of pocket. But I've been in the hospital 4 times for medical issues. I had pneumonia in October 2010, pulmonary embolism in May of 2011, cellulitis in August of 2011, breathing problem October 2011. I've had 6 rounds of chemotherapy, October, November, December, January, February, March. And I was in there for a CAT scan 1 week ago today. So, that's why I'm retired and how I'm retired at 54 years of age. I also did something else that was very smart. I moved to North Carolina. Pennsylvania, well, let me say this the other way around. North Carolina is half price Pennsylvania. Now, this is a studio apartment. I had a studio apartment up north. I was paying $685 a month. The apartment before that, I was paying $760. This place here, $400. My car insurance dropped from $83 to $57. Gasoline down here is 25 cents per gallon cheaper than it is in Pennsylvania. In Pennsylvania, if you go out to eat, you're talking between $10 and $12. Here, you're talking between $4 and $6. Cable and internet are cheaper down here. I'm paying $27 a month for internet. I paid $65 when I lived up there. The weather is better down here. Up north, the cold months where you're constantly running your heater were November, December, January, February, March, and April. Down here, January. That's it. The other months I mentioned are spring and fall. And we really only have one really hot month down here, and that's August. The last week of July and the entire month of August. So there you have it. Retired at 54. Thank you for allowing me to bore you, and have a great day. Bye.